We both ain't right.
Welcome back. Welcome back, darlings,
Hey, hey,
to
hey.
episode 124. You just never know. You never know. Not act like you know. You just never know. And so there's a theme. There's a theme with every podcast we do. There's a theme today. Let us get our RIPs out the way, because let's just go and get them out the way. I don't even know how to form my mouth to say that Taylor Hawkins from the Foo Fighters passed away. I don't know how. How do I? What? What?
Let
Look,
me tell you
what?
how my reaction was. I was in my house and I looked at my phone and I screamed, "No!" And my sister was like, "What is wrong with you?" And I said, "Taylor Hawkins died." And she was like, "Who is Taylor Hawkins?" I said, "The drummer for the Foo Fighters." And
Yes.
she said, "You mean the guy that was in Alanis Morissette's band because we watched the documentary about I said, "Yes." And then she went, "No!" It was like a chain reaction.
Yeah.
I'm oh God, so hurt, very devastated about that. I love that dude.
I have been a little speechless. I didn't even know what to say. I just was looking and I was like, I kept checking and checking, and I'm like, no, it must be true. Everybody's saying it, but I, it's the Foo Fighters. Like, they young to
Dude.
me. I mean, they in their 50s, but they young to me.
Yeah,
So I'm just like, where
dude.
y'all going? What you
Like
mean? What?
I super love the Foo Fighters.
Me too.
And I was devastated. Like I was
Yeah.
just it really caught me off guard. Like it took me out for a couple hours. I was like,
Yeah. Like, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do.
yeah,
I was fumbling. Like,
yeah. Like I didn't know. I didn't even know. And the crazy thing is that they were out of the country when it happened, which made it even more
yeah,
bizarre. But
yeah, yeah.
yeah, that was a
Um,
thing.
man, our most heartfelt condolences to Dave, first and foremost, because that's his brother. Like, his family, the Hawkins family.
His
And
kids, like yeah, it's just
yeah, yeah. That kind of rocked me. Like, oh, okay.
yeah.
Another RIP for Keith Martin. So everybody's like, who is Keith Martin? So Keith Martin had a song on the Bad Boys soundtrack, the original Bad Boys soundtrack. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. I've been drinking, so just follow me, y'all. Just follow me today.
Yeah.
Just follow me. But it sounded like End of the Road, and that's why I latched on to the song, because it sounded very similar to End of the Road by Boyz II Men. But he's a writer, singer, R&B singer, and he was like in Indonesia or something when he died.
Yeah, he was
Another person
working on
that
it.
was
He was working on a TV show or something. Wasn't he or
yeah,
something
another
like that?
person that was not in America when they passed away. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
He was working on the TV show and an album simultaneously.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's I mean, the thing is that because my sister was like, I don't know who he is, and I was like, I remember him as an artist. I do remember him as an artist,
Yeah.
but again, like you said, it sounded like Boys and Men. So,
Yes. It all
so
sounded just like Boys
that's
to Me.
why I feel like they had the same songwriters back then. That was, you know, like when Tim
Sounds.
and Bob did all the songs and everybody sounded like Bobby Valentino on the radio. But that's a whole nother
Yeah.
story. I still hate you, Tim and Bob. But anyway,
So R.I.P. to him
yeah,
and his family. And then Tam, are you going to talk about bad
blacks.
blacks? I was saying,
Yes,
okay.
yes. I
I'm gonna be quiet.
I'm big on my soca. Y'all know I think I'm an international diva. I'm really not. But Blacks is a soca artist from Trinidad and Tobago, and he actually died from COVID complications. He had
Oof.
got COVID a while ago and was out of the hospital, but found himself back in the hospital. He was 59 years old. He had song after song after song, none that y'all would probably ever know. but he did a song a few years back called I want to say it was called Hulk. I feel like Hulk.
Okay.
And it was and I sent it to one of my friends because she likes the Incredible Hulk, but because it was basically like, you know, I have all these issues, I have all these problems, but I'm like Hulk. I'm going to smash my problems. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to tear down all the bad stuff because I feel like Hulk. So it was kind of it's kind of like an encouraging song, even though when you think about it, you like, what is he talking about? But I sent it to her, and I remember because every time it would come on the radio, because I listened to the radio in Trinidad, I would be at work and I'd be, I feel like Hulk, and I'll be at work. So, and so when he got sick, I was like, I hope he's okay. And then the everybody was talking about it, and then I logged into my Instagram, and one of the artists I follow, his name is Lyrical. I'll put up the RIP for Blacks, and he just passed away, I think, like 2 days ago. So to my Trinidad and Tobago family, to my soca family out in the world, my prayers and thoughts are with you all, and to his family, the Stewart family in Trinidad. I hate to see him go. He was, he's one of those old school warrior kind of artists that you always feel like is always gonna be around. Like he's one of those people. And so, for him to go with COVID, like that sucks even more than anything that it was COVID that took him out. I hate that. That's what it was.
Yeah.
So.
Especially because I still feel like COVID is unnecessary. Like it's unnecessary.
Girl,
That's a
we can
different
have a
podcast.
whole conversation about that, but
That's a whole different podcast. I
yes,
promise.
it is.
So moving on from our RIPs to something that's still equally as sad. Over the weekend, Chica had suicidal ideations, and she posted some things, and she said some things. And as a trigger warning, I will not read it. I'm not going to do that. But it broke my heart to hear her speak the way she spoke, to know that she has tried in what she was writing. It seems as if she has tried this before and has not succeeded. Um, you know,
My sister said that she tried to unalive herself sometime last year and wound up in a mental institution. So
mm-hmm.
she has had very recent
Yeah,
attempts at that. And so it was frightening to see again
yeah,
that she's in that headspace again.
yes. And so part of the reason why we named the show "You Just Never Know" is, and I got two more artists to talk about after this. We have been in a pandemic. It's been 2 years and counting, that we have been in a pandemic. And when you are spending this time behind mask, literally and figuratively, alone sometimes because you don't know who to trust, as far as just who's been exposed to COVID and who hasn't been exposed to COVID, catching COVID, as some people have caught it,
Mm-hmm.
and fearing for your life. You know, there's a lot of mental health issues that are going unaddressed. There's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of artists, and I mean regular people, everyday people, me and Tam, civilians, as I would call us, but people that are on higher levels of stardom and fame and infamy, that are going through things in public, um, for the world to see, and they don't know how to get help. Some of them don't even know something wrong with them. Um,
Right.
and it's becoming more and more and more and more and more apparent. Um, Fonte from Foreign Exchange, he said, what was it? I think he said for the first 6 months or whatever, he literally just didn't leave the house. He was depressed, didn't write nothing, he just shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think that now that, we outside, it's an adjustment for a lot of people to be back outside and be
Right.
back around and be back, and they still ain't battled the demons that they were battling when, and some people have had it before COVID. And I feel like sometimes there's a trigger. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yes.
had these before, and then this just made it bigger. It made it louder than what
Mm-hmm.
it was. I say all of that to say my entire prayers, like when I tell you I was heartbroken on Saturday and Sunday, like please God, she's 25 years old. She's
Yeah.
25. And dealing with fame and wealth and infamy and not knowing who to trust and not being 100% sure with herself. Um, Following into that, Ari Lennox.
Oh,
Ari Lennox.
child.
Her whole birthday was like what, Sunday or Monday? I can't remember. And she went off on this rant. Ari Lennox supposed to be prepping for my new album. That's what she's supposed to be prepping for. Bring me the music, ma'am. Bring me the music.
Supposed to be.
She's supposed to be prepping. She got like 70 songs. She said she got like enough for 3 or 4 projects. And for her birthday, she spent time on social media. And I'm not even gonna talk about social media because that's a whole nother podcast.
Lord help
But
us.
yeah, like get off social media, y'all. For real. Just get off of it. She spent her birthday venting, saying that the people she thought was friends was not really friends. And, you know, she just wanna be like, she don't have, to my knowledge, she doesn't have the suicidal ideations, but venting and being angry and being disappointed and upset. Girl, it's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Right.
And I'm not gonna belittle what anybody is going through, but these artists are going through it. They
Yeah.
really are going through it. So we had Chica, we had Ari Lennox, Doja Cat saying she gonna quit music.
Well, you know, the
It's
thing with Doja Cat this week really proved me that anti-blackness is international. It's
mm,
international.
mm,
Because as soon
baby.
as she didn't do what y'all wanted her to do, she was all types of black bitch, this monkey looking. She was everything that y'all could ever think of that was racist to say.
In Brazil, right? It was Brazil.
She was no. What happened is she did a show in Brazil after there was a show she was supposed to do in Paraguay. What happened was they canceled the
Paraguay.
show
Yeah.
because there was
It
like
was
a
it was inclement weather,
yeah,
right?
it
It
was
was
like a storm and not like a, you know, it's raining. They were like, it was like torrential rainfalls. And so people were like, she didn't even say anything to the fan, come outside to see the fans. And people were like, why were y'all standing outside of her hotel that you're not supposed to know where it is? And it's a whole torrential rainstorm going on that they canceled the show for, but she's supposed to come outside and say hello to y'all when she had to travel to the next country the next day.
And why y'all, again, back to Tam's original point, why y'all outside her hotel? That's, it's giving stalker. It's giving I don't
It's,
feel safe.
it's giving a lot of something it shouldn't be given.
It's giving. It's giving what it should not be giving. Yes.
Boom.
Um yeah. So it's been, and you know, I have definitely, we have definitely heard artists vent and say, you know, my private life ain't private, and
Unfortunately.
my personal life ain't personal, and y'all be trying to run up on me and all this other stuff. And so Doja had a moment of, and I don't know if she's gonna stick to it. She's a Gemini, so I don't think she's gonna stick to it. I'm just saying, from one Gemini to another, and she might not stick to it. She was feeling some type of way, so she said some things. But the, you know, as a music lover, as a civilian, I sympathize with
As
artists
a
because,
civilian.
as a civilian, I sympathize with these artists because your shit is just, it sometimes it just don't even belong to you no more. Like, as much as I love Sade, I'm not gonna be standing outside a hotel in torrential weather trying to stalk her. Now, if the
Nope.
sun shines out and it's 82 degrees, never mind. Never mind. Scratch that. No, I'm not. I mean, I'll be in the lobby. I ain't gonna be outside though. I'm gonna at least be in the
I'm
lobby.
not
Maybe.
fooling with you right now.
Okay, never mind. So moving on. Um, Doja, look, Doja, Rico Nasty. That's, ooh, forgot. So
Oh
Rico
yeah. What
Nasty.
was going on with her and like her boyfriend or something was going on.
So Rico Nasty has been with her guy for according to her, 6 years, and they had a kerfuffle. They had a
Yeah.
squabble. They want to fight. They want to tussle.
Yes.
And accused him allegedly of putting his hands on her. He has come back and said, "Hey, all I did was physically remove you from the room." Now I don't know what that looked like when you physically remove somebody, but I'm assuming you got to put your hands on somebody, not necessarily do, but you got to uplift them.
Right.
You got to
Look.
uplift them to move them, right? You got to uplift to move
But look
them.
at me.
So, and I don't mean to laugh, but I'm just saying, like, you do have to put your hands on somebody to get them out your space. So yeah, that is, I don't know where that stands with them, but she definitely took to social media to let everybody know that he had put his hands on, phrasing people, phrasing. You put your hands on
Yeah,
me.
that's what
Well, yeah,
that's what she has said. So
that's absolutely what she said, and he fought that back and said, "No, I just put that." He didn't say push. He said, I got you out of the room. I moved you out of my space." So prayers for her, because when you don't want to be touched and somebody is touching you, it is a violation. I don't care what nobody say. It's a violation. Um, and I hope things get better. I ain't saying I want them to stay together, just get better. And sometimes better means leave that motherfucker alone, 6 years or not. Not this going off in the middle of the podcast. Anyway, um, what else do I have for y'all? I feel like I have just brought the whole mood of the podcast down. But last but not least, I have to say this. So I know y'all have seen the Oscars, or at least a smidgen of the Oscars, like this much of a smidgen of the Oscars. I'm not. Wait, I want to say I'm not gonna give my personal opinion, but that's a lie. I am. Um, Again, the theme being you just never know. So, hmm. Hold on. Just hold on.
looking like this.
Hmm. I need wine for this. So there's multiple layers of things going on, and I'm not gonna break it down because it's 17 minutes in, and we got to get to new music and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
This is the thing. You don't know what kind of day a person is having when you out here trying to crack jokes. That's all I'm gonna say. I also subscribe to people have been allowed. I like that word. People have been allowed to get away with saying stuff and never being called to the carpet and never being popped in the mouth for saying stuff. And for every action, there's a reaction. For everything that you do and say, there is a consequence. Um, I know that may sound like, oh, I'm siding with Will Smith. What I'm saying is, you don't know what people going through. So one day you might say something and I'm all good, and the next day you might say the exact same thing, and I might be popping off because you don't know what I'm going through. But I do subscribe to the fact that it's a lot of people that have never. I think it was Danny that said this. A lot of people ain't never been in a fight. A lot of people ain't never been popped in the mouth for saying something. Like, I know my mama gonna watch this podcast. Oh, my mom's still alive. I'm just saying, Lord, forgive me. But my mom used to hit me when I said something that was a little off kilter, right? So I learned to have tact. I learned how to curb what I'm saying because I don't get hit in the mouth. I've been hit in the mouth. I don't want to get hit in the mouth
I
no
will tell
more.
you this. I
Yes.
got I got punched in the eye for saying something slick to somebody. And I wore glasses then, so when when he hit me, I was only 13 and he was like 2 or 3 years older. But when he hit me, he hit my glasses and it put a bruise on my face. And I didn't tell on him. I didn't say anything. I went home and my aunt saw the bruise and she was like, take me over there. She was like, what happened? And when his mama found out, holy smokes, she beat the hell out of him in front of me. But I was being slick at the mouth, like because I was 13 and I was a girl and I was gonna say something smart to you because you tried to call me ugly. So, but I have been popped and I have fought enough people in my lifetime that again, what the people have been saying on social media is that there is a group of people who have been throwing around the term fuck around and find out, and somebody found out and y'all don't understand what the found out means in the phrase. Y'all don't understand what that means. Because if I say something to you and you tell me to fuck around and find out, oh, hold on, somebody take my earrings. And you may be standing there looking crazy because you don't know you about to find out. Like,
that's a whole nother conversation because I have never allowed somebody to walk up on me like that ever in my life.
yeah.
Never, ever, ever. And that is a testament to you ain't never really been in a fight, because why would you just stay? Never mind. I'm moving on. I'm moving on.
Look.
Because you can't even roll up on me from behind. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, what you doing? What you doing? So
Right. See what you saying? Wait a minute.
I'm real good with the
What's going on?
All right. So to lighten the mood, did you hear Ludacris on the Sorry Not Sorry freestyle he did?
You know I did. Come on, Chris. Wait a minute. Somebody came online and said, Chris Lover has something to say. Now, for those of you who don't know, Ludacris, when he was a student at Georgia State University, used to work at it was Hot 97 back then down here, but now it's Hot 107.9. He was one of the DJs on the radio station, and he went by the name of Chris Lover, and he had a show with a dude named Poon Daddy. That was that they were on the radio when I first moved to Atlanta, which was 20 some odd years ago. And they used to always play music from somebody named Ludacris, and I didn't know who Ludacris was. And then I found out that Ludacris was Chris Lover, so then it made sense. So when he put out the Sorry Not Sorry verse, somebody said Chris Lover came back. He had something to say.
He definitely had something.
I loved it.
Loved it. Yes.
I want you to get everybody who ain't rapped in a minute, get everybody hop on that bitch. I do not care.
Look. Hey, can you get Andre 3000?
Right.
Like,
can you reach out to Seven? Seven, can you tell your daddy that we want him to rap some more? Just one time. Just one time.
It's just this much of the verse. Like this much.
Yeah, just one time. Just
yes.
Yes. Just give us a good 8. Give us a good 8.
We're not even greedy like that.
We ain't even greedy. I don't even want 16. Just give me 8. Just give me 8.
So let me go over these birthdays. Shaka Khan, Stephanie Mills, Diana Ross, Ari Lennox, which I mentioned already, Holly Bailey, not Barry, Mariah Carey, Lady Gaga, and PJ Morton, whose birthday is today. Hi, PJ.
Baby, them's a lot of Aries people.
Them old bossy ass Aries. Yes, I said it. They bossy.
You did say it, and it's the truth.
They're bossy. But happy birthday to all y'all, and even the people that I did not say or announce. Happy birthday! It's Aries season. I'm feeling bossy. I feel real bossy. It's in my spurt, like deep in my spurt.
In your shondo? Is it your shondo?
Right here. All right here. Do you have anything else to add before I get to stand for, and then we can get to new music, because we damn near about to be 30 minutes in?
No, I don't have nothing else. Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So this week I am standing for an artist named Hajaj. 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 Hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, charge it to the wine that I drank. That's what you can charge it to. Don't charge it to me. Charge it to the wine that I drank. So I just heard Hajaj today. Actually, if we had the podcast yesterday, I wouldn't have stood for nobody. He is a Arabian artist who does R&B.
All right now.
I mean, all the blue eyes. So he is giving me a tinge of Jameson. He is giving me a tinge of Mac Ayres. He's giving me he just tinging me to death, and I love it.
All right now.
I love it. I've listened to 3 songs so far. He only has 1 project, so I listened to 3 songs so far. My favorite come on now. My favorite song the name of the album, I'm getting ahead of myself. The name of the album is called Last Call for Coco. Yes, Coco. And
Last topic, like
COCO. Coco.
okay.
Yes. Um the song that I absolutely adore, Follow Me Into the Dark. Okay, I will. All right. Let Me Get to Know You. Yes, yes, yes,
Mm-mm.
yes. It's only 6 songs, 20 minutes, and it came out in 2021, November 2021. So we're not too late, but I'm not gonna get into the whole thing. But I am standing for him because he put out a hell of a project. Under the radar, did not know nothing about him. But yeah, that's who I'm standing for today. What about you, Tam?
Okay, so I'm gonna take it to the left when I tell you, because I have talked about this person before, but I don't think I've ever stood for this person. Now, correct me if I'm wrong.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me go through all the old.
Look,
Mm-hmm.
you ready for me?
Yeah, I'm ready. Come on. I'm gonna tell you who stood.
Um,
Like
today I'm going to stand for Big Boogie.
I think you did stand for him before.
No,
That's
I think I talked about him because I did the he was my sexual behavior in the ghetto.
Oh, you're right. He
Yes,
was.
he was. He was my sexual behavior in the ghetto. So look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't even know what Big Boogie be talking about. I had time. I don't know what he be talking about.
What is going on here?
Um, but he just put out a deluxe version of his album. Let me tell you what deluxe mean for Big Boogie. Hold on.
Okay, we look
Deluxe mean 26 tracks,
on one project.
an hour and 17 minutes worth of music.
Wait, for 26. Wait, hold on. Look the math. Let me get the
The,
math going.
the math ain't mathing.
The math is not math in town because that's 20. Okay, that's two. That's two. Another set of hands, and a one more hand and a finger, and an hour and what?
17 minutes.
No, the math ain't mathing. No, no, no. What is he talking
Well,
about?
girl, well, look. First of all, um, I like Big Boogie's voice, so that's why I don't know what he's talking about because I be listening to his voice. But he did have some standout tracks that I did hear on his project. It is called Underrated Deluxe. I did not know that he was on Yo Gotti's record label. That I didn't
Okay,
know.
okay.
So on Yo Gotti's record label is Moneybag Yo,
Mm-hmm.
42 Doug, and Big Boogie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm.
thus far. But he got a song on here called The Stripper Anthem.
Mm.
Um yeah, I mean, if I had the lyrics, I might have done this one for the sexual behavior in the ghetto. Because
Uh-huh.
he said something, Mama don't listen. Uh she like to get dick slapped in her face. Something like that is a part of the lyrics on the stripper anthem. So
He want to get, no, don't repeat that.
yeah,
No.
I'm not gonna say it again.
In the
He
Facebook.
also has a Pussy Power remix with Moneybag Yo. Um, uh, he got Stingray, and that's about the car. Um, yeah, it's some real hood ratchet shit on this project, but he does have some standout songs. But you know, the thing about Big Boogie, he has an appeal because he has a voice. I was like, he's not a bad looking young man with the grills. So the hood girls gonna love him, and then the girls that like hood dudes gonna love him.
Where
Um,
the niggas at?
Yes, where the hood niggas is at. He you know, he got the pussy power anthem, the stripper anthem, so he gonna get the people behind him. So I'm calling it now. Watch out for Big Boogie.
All right.
So
We gonna look. Once I hear him in Blue Flame, I'm be like, he made it. He made
yeah,
it.
girl.
All right. All right. So new music. New
Yeah,
music. You already know what I came to talk about, but did you listen to any new albums?
I did.
What did you listen to? So
I
we can compare.
listened to Coffee
Okay, good.
and
Thank you. Yes.
I listened to Coffee and There was another new album that I just stumbled upon,
Uh-huh.
and it was like a mix. It was like a DJ mix of songs. And when I tell you, it was so goddamn good. It's called Joints and Jams Volume 2, album
Ooh.
by Shaka Loves You.
Okay. Okay. So
This is one of those things when you get up on Saturday morning
yes.
and you just press play and you're
Okay.
gonna be cleaning the house. It was so good. It was just I was at work listening to it, and you know how you when you hear something and you find yourself, I'm tapping my foot, then you start. What am I doing? I'm at work. Like it kind of took you
You got
over.
caught up. Got caught
I
up.
got
It's
caught up.
okay.
I got caught up. It's a mix. It's like 21 tracks mixed together, and it's a hour and 12 minutes.
Okay.
The Joints and Jams Volume 1 came out in 2020. But all of the people that are on this, I have never heard of any of these artists except for the Hot Eight Brass Band, which is from New
Oh
Orleans. But
yeah.
like all the rest of these names, girl, folks, I was like, where I've been, because these songs sound good, and I don't know none of these people. I'm super mad. I was kind of pissed that I didn't know who these artists were, but it
Yeah.
was really, really good. So
All
if you get a chance, listen. Album is by Shaka Loves You, but it's Joints and Jams Volume 2.
right. Let me just get the obvious out the way. Lotto's album dropped finally. I did
Yeah.
not see Fabio Foreign on it. That's all I'm gonna say. Huh. So it's 13 songs, 32 minutes, 33 because I'm rounding up. So anyway, let me tell you, kudos to this young lady because outside of one song, uno song, this thing played all the way through. So it's
What's the one song you didn't like?
the one the one with Kodak
Oh well, that's
Black.
just because we don't like his voice.
No, the song is bad to me. It had nothing to
Who
do with that.
is?
The song was bad. The song was bad to me. Wait, hold on. Not the song I'm trying to play. I'm on the podcast. So no. So the song was just bad. It was just a bad song. The melody is bad. The chorus is bad. This is a bad song. So yeah, we've already listened to Wheelie. The Big Energy remix came out yesterday, which was Monday with Mariah Carey on it. Another thing, side note, look, let me just put this on the side. If y'all that are doing remixes, because I'm gonna talk about Cardi and SZA and Summer Walker, y'all that's doing remixes, I think we need
That's
to
not a
define.
remix. I need for them to go back and listen to Diddy from the 90s, and that is a remix. Because Mariah Carey had whole albums that were the original ones, and the whole other side of the album was remixes, and the song sounded completely different. That's a
Thank
remix. You just throwing an extra verse of somebody else's voice. That's not a remix.
uh
That's a redo. That's a redo, not a remix.
it's the same song, you
Yeah.
know. That Big Energy remix with Mariah Carey on it. It was great to hear Mariah's voice, but you didn't add nothing to the song. You just added the actual vocals instead of a recording to the song. Um, and then I got two more later on about quote unquote remixes that I'm just y'all not just like y'all was trying to sell me on deluxe albums. You're not selling me on that. I mean, except for Jasmine. And then y'all not selling me on these remixes that are the same song with one extra verse. What? No, no habla. Okay? No, I do not speak of that English. I do not. Back to Lotto. So we've heard Willie, we've heard so Sunshine, which is the title track, her single that
I
came
love
out
that song.
with Childish Gambino and Lil Wayne. I was like, girl, come
I
on.
love that. I love that song.
Love that song. Love that song. Like a Thug with Lil Durk. I like this song because she said, I'm gonna have to fuck you like a thug.
Oh, wait.
You gonna have to what? Like a what? She gonna fuck you.
Right, that's what I was like. Wait.
Okay. Um Stepper with Nardo Wick is given. It's giving boss bitch. It's
Okay.
giving, yes, love it. Southside, sleep sleep. I think sleep sleep might be a contender for sexual behavior in the ghetto. Might
Okay.
be.
I'll look
But yeah,
into it.
outside of the song Bust Down with Kodak Black, the rest of the album I played straight through.
Okay.
Straight through, no skips, no nothing outside of Bust Down. So kudos to her for getting her album out. I hope that she is finally having some excitement, because
Yes.
it's a really good project. And so yeah, so that's one album down. All right, what else you got?
Hold on. I listened to Coffee finally released her new album.
Yes.
Gifted. I think that Coffee's first project, a lot of the songs were very much they were good songs, but they were very, I feel like they were a little bit more up tempo. And not that this one isn't up tempo, but it she does a little bit more of the roots reggae. She integrates that into what it is that she
Oh,
does. So when I listen to it, it very much, let me tell you, this is for real. It very much gives me on the beach vacation, sans the Hittites, but just like very beach vacation where everybody looked like me and we just chilling. Like it ain't no hype, nobody. We just are all very much enjoying the waves, and it's such a good solid project from Coffee. I'm super excited.
good.
Her most recent single is Times 10, and it has a little bit of Bob Marley's Redemption song as a part of it. It's, I love it. Like her project,
Oh,
I just, and I think that people don't understand, like Coffee is like a young girl. Like
super. She's like 23, right?
yeah, like if that at this point, like she's a very
Right.
young girl, so it's been nice to watch her slowly come into her own. So I super, and now she's going on tour and she's coming here, and me and my sister are thinking about going because she was like, we should go see Coffee, and I was like, maybe we'll go see Coffee.
Man,
So
if y'all know Tam's sister, she said in that voice too, just like
yeah,
that. Yeah, she said it just like
yes,
that.
she said it in that voice.
Said it like that. Yes. I got Fauna Hughes with Flora and Fauna. It finally came out. It's 11 songs, 29 minutes, easy listen. Um, Moscato, so to read it, it read like it just reads it reads cute. Moscato, breakfast, pieces. I was like, girl, can we get more than one word?
Right.
Rain, alibi. I was like, ma'am. So a couple of them do have 2 words, but she ain't giving you no sentences with these titles. It is the perfect listen if you are working in a mellow mood. It's the perfect listen.
Uh-huh.
Like I got through the album quickly, because I was in a mood and just working or whatever. This song Bad Bad, which is her next single,
Mm-hmm.
it stands out. So a lot of the songs, because it was a smooth listen, I felt like they kind of blended in to each other. Not in a bad way, but just like, oh shoot, I've already gone through 3 songs and did not realize it.
Right, right,
Um,
right.
but Bad Bad is a little bit of a break from the 3 songs. It's not as ballady. Um, but it's a nice mellow album to listen to. I like her, but my fear is that she sounds like all the rest of the girls.
You got
Breakfast,
they gotta find
yeah,
something to break them out of that mold.
yes, Breakfast was a good way to kind of, but this album to me doesn't have the staying power to break you away from the
Gotcha.
rest.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
that's where I'm at with that. What you got
Um,
next?
I started listening to an album. Girl, I can't believe I meant to listen to. Didn't listen to I Know Nego. I forgot to listen to that.
I
Okay, good. Okay, so I started listening to, because I went to the R&B section of my streaming service, and
Mhm.
they had Selah Sue
Oh, oh,
persona.
did you listen to it?
I listened to the first 3 tracks and then I turned it off.
Okay, talk to me.
Um, I don't know who Selah Sue is, so I looked her up. She's a white girl from Belgium. Yeah, she's a white girl from who's Belgian.
Yes.
And I was interested because she has I listened to her single. Celebrate with Mick Jenkins, and I actually liked it. So I was
Yes,
like, oh well, if
that's
the
how
rest of
she.
it sound if the rest of it sound like this, then I can do this.
Yes,
Girl, I don't know what was happening. The first three tracks, I was like, well, I ain't even gonna try the rest. I'm not gonna try.
she tricked you.
I completely gave up after three tracks. I was like, nope.
Okay, well, I'm glad you peeked
I was like,
in.
nah,
I
nah.
wanted to listen. Like you said, I listened to the Mick Jenkins track, and I was like, okay.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah. I actually really like the Mick Jenkins, her and Mick Jenkins track, and I was like, okay, okay. So she got a whole project. It's gonna sound like no, 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 no.
look, okay, never mind. All
Yeah.
right. As Tam mentioned before, I listened to the I Know Nego. So Nego is a fashion designer, and I don't ask me what country because I know y'all gonna be asking me
I
about it.
think that he's Asian.
I know, but I don't know if it's from Asia. It's from basically he helped design BBC Billionaire Boys
Bulls
Club. I
Club.
can't
Yeah.
talk today. I'm really trying to figure out where he's from.
I'm about to tell you. Go ahead, keep talking.
Japan. I got it.
Okay,
Japan.
okay, okay.
Yeah. So you know that whole Bape era, the billionaire boy, that whole era, he had a lot to do with that. So I was very confused as to how he was putting a track out, like an album out. But the name of the album is I Know Nego, and it is 11 songs, 33 minutes, and so it's very hit or miss. So the Lost and Found freestyle, which is how it starts off with ASAP Rocky, Tyler the Creator. Now, mind you, Nego is listening on all these tracks. I didn't hear him rap not once, but that's neither here nor there. ASAP Rocky and Tyler the Creator, the Lost and Found freestyle. It was good, and then it went to Aria, which was not good. But then it went to Punch Bowl with the Clips. Do I need to say more?
Look,
It's the Clips. Okay. And then it went to Functional Addict with Pharrell. And let me tell you, Pharrell did what needed to be done on that song.
okay,
That Functional Addict song.
okay,
Hee, hee. This what we doing?
okay, okay, okay.
Okay. But then it kind of gets, we got Kid Cudi on here, the Teriyaki Boys. Um, yeah. Then you got Pop Smoke. I couldn't even drink Tam because I knew the look on your face. That's why I wasn't even looking at the screen. I'm like,
I want y'all let this man rest. Y'all won't let this man rest. Shit. Shit.
so and so yeah, after the Pop Smoke song, it actually got increasingly worse because then it was like Lil Uzi Vert, and then it was it just
That
so
little
it's very
Uzi
hidden.
song
It
was
was
terrible.
it is it's really bad. So out of what 11 songs, maybe I like 4, maybe. That's not even 50%.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
Yeah.
I think that's all I have for albums.
Yeah, I think that's but I saw a bunch of people put out albums that I didn't know. Like Denzel Curry put out a new project.
I heard a song, but I didn't hear the whole
Yeah, but
album.
I didn't hear the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else Maren Morris put out a whole record.
Well, it's about time because every damn week she don't
Yeah.
put a single out every week. It was 4 weeks in a row. Then Maren Morris put out a single.
Yeah, she put out
So
a whole project too. So
yeah, to me it was inevitable because girl, what are we doing? What are we doing?
and
And I
then
didn't like the one from last week, but I like this one from this week. So I'm eventually gonna have to listen to the whole project.
it
Y'all
was
might get a
somebody
Maren
else who
Morris out of
put
me.
one out. Hold on. I'm trying to remember. It was somebody else I saw that I didn't listen to. But I was just shocked. There was a lot of people that put records out that that weren't on my radar. Let me say that. It's just some things just weren't on my radar.
Okay. So what do you want to start with single wise? Oh yeah, because I got some fussing to do. Go ahead, I'm listening.
I want to talk about Child of God by Chance the Rapper.
Yes, let's talk about it.
I actually enjoyed that. I
Me too.
actually enjoyed that. I feel like there was like Chance the Rapper was here, then he something happened and the music was here, but now I think he back where he was, and this
He
is
working
good.
on it.
He
He
working
working
on
on
it. Child of God was good. It's
it.
Chance the Rapper. Like we all know what Chance the Rapper does and how he
Yeah.
does it. But this was like a lot of times with rappers, like if you get the wrong track and the lyrics are really good, it's still a bad song because don't nobody
Yeah.
want to hear it because the track is trash. So I feel like his song selection has improved this go
Mhm.
round because Child of God and with the music that plays with the track, I mean with the song, is very good. It goes very well together. He uses his voice in a melodic fashion as he does. So Chance the Rapper, 2 thumbs up.
All right. All right. Let me go on and get this out the way. I just told y'all how I feel about remixes that only got a verse or two added. Huh. So good morning, gorgeous. Mary J.
I
Blige
need you to see
feature.
my face.
Y'all stop playing in my face.
And
Stop.
she has a whole remix album. Mary.
So I know we know from the Diddy era that Mary knows what a remix is. You adding her to the song does not constitute a remix. Just say you added some vocals. That's it. But this is not a remix. Did I, and I love the song Good Morning Gorgeous, but you just added hers vocals. That's it. That's all. No, same song, same song, same song. I'm gonna wrap that up and add SZA and Cardi and Summer Walker. It's the same song, except for Cardi is harmonizing, vocalizing at the beginning of the song. And okay, she added a verse, but it's the same song. I need y'all know what a remix is. Like I would never ever bring this up again, but R. Kelly taught y'all what a remix is. Diddy taught y'all what a remix is. Like it is a different beat, it's a different flow, it's different
Yeah.
lyrics. It could be the same chorus, but it's different
But
beat.
it's
It's a
like a
different beat.
whole different damn song. I don't
So it's
know.
y'all stressing me out. Look, do you see y'all are stressing me out?
Yes.
Yeah. Because y'all
Okay.
know. All right, look, I'll go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Coco Jones put out a single called Caliber.
I didn't listen to it. Is
Come
it
on,
fire?
Coco! Come on, Coco! That shit is fire. Coco, come on, Coco. That's what I wanted. That's some good old R&B singing right there from Coco Jones. Let me tell you something about that Caliber. Come on, Coco.
I love it. I
I
love
had
it.
to look. I had to put that on my favorites list. That one was good. That made my day. I was like, oh girl, I likes this. Yes.
Good. Okay. Um, my boyfriend in my head, Eric Roberson, is coming with an album on Friday. It's not an April Fool's joke. It's coming. He has been releasing snippets every day. I don't know how many songs is on the album if you're releasing snippets every day. He has been doing a launch for this album. The album is called Lessons. Y'all heard the song Lessons. We got the remix Lessons, which also had different lyrics. Same song, but different lyrics. He be walking a fine line. He my boyfriend and my man. Leave me alone. He my boyfriend and my man. So anyway, um, he has a song out with called All I Want with Kenny Green from Intro. Now, if
How?
y'all remember Intro,
Wait a minute. How
I
he
know
get them
y'all.
vocals?
I don't know. I do not know. I was gonna mention that because I
Yeah.
had questions because I don't want to be in the band business, but he not here.
Yeah, he been gone from us for a minute.
Yeah. I ain't gonna tell y'all what he passed from, but he not here.
Yeah.
So Kenny, if y'all remember Intro, I know y'all remember Come Inside. Don't
Let me
act
tell you
like
something
you don't.
about intro. Kenny Green could have sang he could sing my bank account dry. Let me tell you,
Let me come
he could
inside.
ruin all of the credit that I don't have. I would be like Jodeci. Take my
My
money,
money.
my
You know
house,
what?
and my car. He could take it
Car.
all. That's
Yes.
how good. That's how good Kenny Green sang.
so the song, baby, and the song "All I Want" is so fucking good. I'm like, how? Eric Roberson out here performing miracles. He walking on water. He's just doing his thing. I am so looking forward to this album from Eric Roberson. And that's all I got. Look, I don't know how he got them vocals.
You just like this.
I don't know how he got them vocals. And if y'all going to the album release party on Sunday, I could be a +1. That's all I'm gonna say. It's here in Atlanta. It's Atlanta. Yes, the album release party is Sunday in Atlanta. Here.
Where in Atlanta?
We'll talk about it off air because I don't want people to pop up on us.
No. And the only reason I say that because I'm about to send somebody a DM and be like, "Where is this happening at?" Okay. We might.
Okay. Look, what else you got?
The Griot by Henry Franklin, Adrian Young, and Ali Shaheed Muhammad. It's jazz. It's fucking fabulous. Please, I felt like I had gone back in time and I was sitting somewhere with a glass of bourbon. And you know I don't drink that stuff.
I know you don't. That's what you're
In
doing.
a fancy spot with my outfit on and a choker. Like, it's good jazz music. Like, Adrian Young and Ali Shaheed Muhammad never miss for me when it comes to jazz. I'm lightweight obsessed with Adrian Young just because his musical taste is fucking impeccable. So anytime he puts something out, it's always good to me.
Ooh, okay. All right. Now, rarely on the pod. Well, I won't say rarely. We did used to talk about it. Sabrina Claudio is coming with a new album. I have not forgotten what she said about Black women.
No, I haven't either. But I did listen to the song.
And it's called Better Version. Think the 2022 version of In Love with Another Man by Jasmine Sullivan without the good vocals. Without the good vocals. Sabrina Claudio has her own pipes. She has her own set of, range of what she does. But that's what the song was giving me. Because she basically was like, I'm trying to be with a better version of the nigga I already got. Sound like I'm in love with another man to me. It's my humble opinion.
Look, very true. Very true.
Where's the lie?
There's not one.
Okay. That's my analysis. Go ahead.
A lot of the songs that are on my list are Afrobeat songs, so that's just a whole nother thing. But Hoochie Mama by Buddy. Now, my sister is a huge fan of Buddy, and she said she listened to it. He put out a whole album. She said she listened to it, and she said that it wasn't really memorable. It wasn't as good as his first one, but she said she was gonna give it a second listen because she's like, she went to see him live. She likes Buddy a lot. She's seen him live in concert. Okay. But Hoochie Mama was a cute song. Like, I'm not even gonna front. It was cute because I found myself like Hoochie Mama. Like, I found myself singing it when I was like, I shouldn't be singing this, but because it was like something I had sex with a Hoochie Mama. Like, that was like the line, and I was like, I should not be singing this. But Hoochie Mama is a cute song, and I mean, if you know Buddy or have heard Buddy, okay, now all of y'all have heard Buddy because Buddy did the Black song, Black. Yeah. That song that when the Black Lives Matter thing was going on, y'all was playing that thing to death. You understand me?
Especially during Black History Month.
Yes, that is Buddy. If you don't know who Buddy is, but Buddy can really rap. He's also a young guy. He's very young, so he got a lot of life left in his career. But people evolve. And but this song was pretty good. And he has put out a couple of singles that I thought were okay, but I just don't know if I would, a whole project for me. He might be too young for my ears, but the things that I've heard, I did enjoy. But Hoochie Mama is one of the singles from the album, and it's a pretty good song.
All right. I just want to say this really quick. This is not even my pick, but "See Gay" with J Balvin and Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran gonna find himself on a track. He gonna find himself on a track. I didn't say nothing about the Fireboy DML song that he was on because I was like, I'm gonna let Ed Sheeran pass with that. But now he on Seagate with J Balvin. I'm like, Ed Sheeran gonna find his way. He gonna wherever you don't think he gonna be, he there. Okay.
Let me ask you, is that the song? What's the song that they said that Missy getting all the money from? Is it Seagate? It was that a Bad Bunny song or?
I thought it was a Bad Bunny song.
I know it was a Bad Bunny song. Okay, I always get, when I hear J Balvin, I think Bad Bunny, even though I know they're two different people.
Yes. Oh, like Tiger and never mind. Anyway, the song I do want to talk about. Get back off the camera. The song I do want to talk about was "Time and Affection" with Rima. Now, when I was not watching, right, I was doing whatever I was doing, so I was not looking. I heard the song. I was like, okay, and then I heard the voice on there. Chris Brown is on the song, and I was like, wait a minute.
And you have mixed emotions like I did. I have mixed emotions.
I like the song.
Because I like the song. That's why I was like, I have mixed emotions because I like the song.
I like the song. And when I heard Chris, I knew it was his voice. I knew it. Yeah. I was like, I was like bamboozled. I felt a little led astray.
Am I going to disown you for this? Like, am I going to not listen? I'm going to listen.
Look, it's a good song, y'all.
It's a good song. Eric Bellinger and Tone Stith on the Go Get It remix. It's not a remix. But I like Tone Stith. I love Eric Bellinger. This shit sounds good. I'm not mad, but it's not a remix. You just added a vocalist. Just change it to featuring. Take remix out of it and just say featuring.
There you go.
I would appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'd appreciate that.
This doesn't count either. Michael Bublé has a remade. See, now has a song out. Remade "Bring It On Home to Me." Y'all know the song. If you ever, change.
But how did he make it sound?
It's now Michael Bublé. It was not as good as the original, but Michael Bublé, he did his thing. He did his thing. He jazzed it up. It's definitely jazzed.
Look at me. You say he jazzed it up. Look.
Jazzed up. It's appropriate for
the term that I have been using that I stole from the young lady on TikTok, 8.5 by 11s.
I'm gone. Goodbye. Podcast over. Have a good night. I'm done. That's funny. We should use that more often, or you should use that more often, so I can
8.5 by 11s.
That is funny. That's funny. I got nothing to. Michael Bublé. Remade it, and he didn't make it. He made it his own in this kind of way. Y'all know what I mean when I say that.
Yeah. There's a song called "Receipts" by Scotty, and it's LVX. Child, I don't know what y'all say with these names no more. I don't know what that means, but it's featuring Rick Ross. This song would have been better without Scotty. So I'll just say that if it was a Rick Ross song, I would have been all for it. But I just feel like it was a wasted Rick Ross feature because like the rest of it was kind of like, nah. But like Rick Ross made it pop, and I get why you got him on here to make it pop, but it is not good with you. With you, it's not good. With him, it's fabulous.
Look, don't get outdone on your own feature. Don't get outdone.
How many times have we said that?
Plenty. So last week I told you guys about OGI and her song "I Got It." I still love that song. It's a week later, and she has a new song out called "Envy." I like her. She might end up me standing for her. She keep this up. It's only been 2 songs, but I can't even describe the song to you. Just "Envy" by OGI. And then last week it was "I Got It." "I Got It" is a better song than "Envy," but "Envy's a good song. Yes.
I'm just sitting here because I listened to this song and I like the song, but now I realize I don't know what it stands for. Mars FYM.
I listened to it too. Hold on.
Yeah, and I like the song, but I'm literally sitting here like I don't know the lyrics because I was focused, but I wasn't that focused.
Hold on. FYM.
But I'm a fan of Mars anyway. Like I like Mars, so I was gonna listen to it. But
Yeah. Yeah, the lyrics won't even pull up. So I wait. Fuck you mean?
Okay,
No, for real, that's what it means.
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Okay,
yeah, that's what it stands for. Yeah. Yeah, I think we stood. I feel like we did a stand for Mars last year
we
before
did
she was on. Before she was on, what was that show?
the
BT
BET
Awards.
Awards before she was on the BET
Before she
Awards.
was on there, we did a
Yeah,
stand
yeah.
for. Yes. Somebody Like You, Bree Runway. My only issue with this song is it sound like a soundtrack song for a Disney movie. I was not feeling it at all.
It sounds like a what for the who and the what?
It's like a soundtrack song for a Disney movie. I was like,
wait, why am I over here like this?
Somebody Like You. I promise you, it sounded like a Disney. I was like, wait. I had to go look at it twice. Like, what? I didn't like it. It was not, considering where Bree Runway came from and the whole Faith and Missy and all that she had going on. This was like, who is this?
But this is the thing. Don't we always um talk about how when people finally start to get on, how they change what we liked about them to try to make their career go further? I always say the best example was that Sierra was in her bag when she was doing goodies and all that stuff with Jazzy
Yeah.
Faye. And then she did that Love and Sex and Magic with Justin Timberlake, and it all went to hell after that. I don't know.
So you saying if I do a song with Justin Timberlake, I'm gonna give me a Russell Wilson?
Oh shit! I ain't think about that. I might need to do that myself. Look, well, hell. Look, here you go. Look, now I knew his granddaddy. Now, if I had known that your grandson was gonna be like that, I would have hung around a little bit more, Mr. Wilson. But okay.
Lord, I seen what you did for others, Lord. I just want one.
The Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want.
I just want mine chocolate, though. I don't want mine brown. Never mind. Anyway, so my last song.
My last statement: beggars can't be choosers over here.
I want mine chocolate. I'm begging and I'm gonna be choosing. choosing. My absolute last song was Eli Derby. He has a song called Go Home. I need y'all to walk with me when I tell y'all about this song. He said, hey, let's do this, right? We're gonna do this tonight. He said, but it's 3 a.m. and you don't live here. I need you to go home. I said, this is fuckboy behavior, and Tam will like this song.
Okay, I'm gonna add it to my list. I gotta add it to my list. I gotta add it to my list. I gotta add it to my list.
3 a.m. I don't need you here when the sun come up. You gotta go home. Yep. In fact, you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here. But no, the name of the song is Go Home by Eli Derby. I laughed throughout the whole song. It's a good song. I want y'all to know it's a good song. But did I laugh? Absolutely. Because he told that girl, you gotta go.
You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here.
Get up out my house. You don't live. He literally say, you don't live here. Garçon. Garçon. Okay.
If I had pearls, I would clutch them.
That's it. I'm done with my songs for the week. What else you got?
I just wanted to revisit our sexual behavior in the ghetto with Kevin Gates, Thinking with My Dick. I sat up here and I read those lyrics, but what me and my sister discovered is that the clip of that song that has gone viral on TikTok is all you hear is pretty in the face, but she's super thick. I'm just thinking with my dick. But the context of that statement doesn't make any sense grammatically. Because why would it be but she's super thick if she is pretty in the face? But what we realize is that it's cut off because he says she ain't pretty in the face. but she's super thick. I'm just thinking with my dick.
Is this
My,
a revision?
my dick dumb. Like, no, these are the lyrics. But I was like, I said to my sister, I said, shit, I read it, but it didn't hit me until I just had a conversation about it. So if you throw that word in there, she ain't pretty in the face, it changes the entire context of what he's saying in the song.
I thought pretty in the face and she's super thick.
He said, but she's super thick. And that's what throws it off, because you're like, but she's super thick. Wait a minute. Why is it a but? Why is that a but and not an and? And that's why.
People, grammar matters. That's all I'm gonna say to y'all. Grammar matters.
Michael, you know what it is. Don't play. Don't play.
Y'all are bossy. Don't start with us. Y'all bossy.
Come on, look. Come on, Khalees. I'm bossy. Come on, Khalees. Come on.
Y'all are bossy. It's okay. We love you forever.
We do. Like, we with all our heart.
But
the fact that both of us were like,
and keep playing. It's gonna be the clip tomorrow. When I post it, it's gonna be like this tomorrow.
Both of us.
Keep playing with us. So yeah. Anyway, I am done. But she's super thick. I thought he said, and she's super thick.
But it's the word but. And that's what and the thing is that I've been saying it. But she's super thick. It's like not even thinking about how that doesn't make sense in the context. Like, because when you listen to Kevin Gates, are you really thinking about context clues?
No, not at all. No, not at all.
But again,
because I don't even listen to the lyrics. I mean, I listen to the lyrics, but I don't put thought into the lyrics.
Yeah, I be sometimes having to catch myself, because some days when Kevin Gates be posting pictures of himself, I be like, is it drugs?
Tamara, no.
I know. I said, is it drugs?
The way he accosted Summer Walker, I'm done.
Baby,
that was accosting.
He was finna ride her thigh if he had gotten any closer to her.
I'm like,
I was like, what's happening here?
Yeah, accosted. And I don't use that word often. That was accosting. I know what accosting looked like. That was accosting.
Wait, okay. Look, now we talking, but we gossiping. Is he still with his wife?
Drika, let us know. Because I have no idea. And you was caught in 4K trying to accost a woman. So I do not know what not even in 3D, you were caught in 4K trying to accost a woman.
I mean, because as a respectable Muslim man.
Tam, do you have a sexual behavior in the ghetto song, or are we getting off now?
I do not. I just wanted us to revisit that one.
We're getting off because
we can wrap it up.
You said, as a Muslim man, I was like, trying to drink the whole wine. Okay, so yeah. Next week, Eric Roberson. That's all I got to say to y'all.
Oh, we gonna make it happen. Because I'm finna pop up on my boo in my head. Trust me. And I'm not talking about Eric Roberson. Anyway.
Hey, Sean. That's his wife. Hey, Sean. Respect. All the respect.
Always respect.
It's your man. It's your man. It's your man. Okay. We will see y'all next week. Say bye to the people, Sam.
Bye to the people.
Look, let me get the phone out so I can see.